Hey everybody, welcome back to the light side, reactions and reviews. Welcome to our Muck Club episode for the weekend. I am sorry that we are actually going live a couple hours earlier than usual, but as most of you know, I am a pastor, and I do have a funeral that I have to officiate over this afternoon, and that would cut into the time when we usually do our mukbang and food review. So I'm going ahead and a little bit early, a couple hours early, and getting this out of the way. But today, as you can see, I've got these stacked up here in front of me for the thumbnail, but you can't really see that very well. Okay, here you can see the Speedway logo a little bit, and try to get some of these Doritos in the thumbnail. All right, you can't really make out what they all are, but I think you can get the general idea. That'll work for the thumbnail. Okay. All right, but today, as you can tell already, we are eating gas station food from Speedway. And those of you that are familiar with it probably used to know it as Super America, or SA is what it used to be, and now it's Speedway is what they call it. But we've got a couple of slices of pizza here that we're going to eat. We've got 3 different varieties, and I got these from the Speedway located at 100 North 7th Street in Marietta, Ohio. And so that's where we're eating from today. They've got several different roller grill items. Plus, they've got the display where you can get the hot and ready pizza. You can also order it in a box, get the entire pizza to go. But I went ahead and I just got 3 different slices of the 3 different types that they've got for today, just for the sake of the review. I also got these different flavors of Doritos in order to try those today for this review. And price-wise, 1 slice of pizza costs $2.59. And so these pizza slices are $2.59 a piece. And if you are a member and you have the card, you can get a discount on those as well. The Doritos, I got the $2 or the see, where's it have the size? 2 3/4 ounce or 77.9 gram. These are the snack size bags. And so these, the price on them is $2.69, printed right on the bag. And I also got these at this discount price because I bought more than one. They've got a special going on this week. You buy 2 and you get $1 off. So like your $2.69 times 2, then you subtract $1 off of that for every 2 that you get. And so I got 8 different flavors here, and so that saved $4 on the Doritos. Now, of course, normally if you're going to get Doritos, what I would do is I would get the larger bag because you're going to save money that way. You spend more by just getting the small snack size bags. But for the sake of this review, in order to get the different samples to try them, and I'm going to probably regret this again today because I got some hot and spicy flavors that I normally wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole because, you know, just heads up front, I do not like spicy foods. So I'm probably not going to give these a high score, the hot and spicy ones, but I will be fair and I will let you know that that is my bias, and that's the reason why I have not given them a great score as I would for the other ones that are the more common, more palatable. About that. Give me a second. Oh, Lord. Okay. Switch that back. There we go. We're back. I've really got to do something about this tripod. This isn't the greatest technology I've got here. I need to invest in some better equipment. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Service was great. I didn't call ahead or anytime. I just walked in. They had these items already on the grill, so they were hot and ready. The girl at the counter did offer me this box to put them in because she saw I was getting more than one, and I had my hands loaded down, obviously, with the Doritos. And so I brought them up to the counter first, and also my drink. I also got a thing of Sprite here to have something cool to wash the flavors out between the different flavors of Doritos. And so she gave me this box to go ahead and put them in as well. And when you order the full-size pizza, it's actually a small pizza, but you order the whole pizza and they give you this box to put it in. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And we'll start with, here's the pizzas, the slices of pizza. You can see how they come right there. 3 different slices. And we're going to start with the pepperoni. They've got pepperoni. They've got cheese. Okay, here, I'll show them to you. They got pepperoni. I'm going to lower this down a little bit. Okay, pepperoni. Cheese. And the ultimate meat. And so we're going to go ahead, while these are hot, and I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the way. And today's stream is probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual because I do have that funeral to get to, but we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. So we'll start with the pepperoni. Here you can see it's got the, obviously it's got the pepperonis on there. And you got the wee little pieces right there. You can see a piece of the square, the rectangle shape, looks like pepperonis. Very thick cheese on there. Actually looks good. Let's go ahead and try it. Okay, that's good. Very straightforward. Let's try a piece of pepperoni by itself. Pretty standard pepperoni. Not too spicy. Let's try one of these little ones. That tastes a little bit different. Doesn't have quite the bite that the regular pepperonis have. It's more of a flat taste. And I like it. My phone's starting to overheat already. It's a hot day out today. You can taste that mozzarella cheese. It's real thick on there. You can see the cheese melted on there. Melted real good. The mozzarella sauce has a good flavor. You can see the crust on there. Kind of standard. It's well done, but not burnt or anything. Kind of powdery on the bottom. You can see it's white powder. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's like a white powder on there. If I hold up my fingers, you might be able to see it. Might be able to see the residue on my fingers there. The white powder. I'm sure that's flour for the dough. This is a good slice of pizza. Very good. For a gas station pizza, it's not too greasy. You know, lots of times you would think gas station pizzas would be real greasy. You can see on my fingers there's not any grease wet on there, so it's not too greasy. but it's not too dry. It's a good balance. Very good. So I give this a 6. It's a good slice of pizza. I give it a 6. I apologize for eating fast, but my phone's starting to overheat. I don't want it to shut off on us. And also, as I said, busy day today. My daughter graduated from college yesterday, so shout out to her, Shannon. Congratulations to her and all her classmates. Okay, let's move on. The ultimate meat pizza. And here's what it looks like. Hi, Eric. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's the ultimate meat pizza. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay. It's got the same pepperoni as the regular pepperoni has. Little bits of sausage. Now this slice is a little bit drier than the pepperoni one I had. The pepperoni one was better as far as the flavor of the marinara. You can't really taste the marinara on this one. I don't know why that would be, because made at the same place, same time, same people, I would assume. Maybe it's just a difference in the two pizzas. Yes, Eric commenting on the Randy Travis video. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we love Randy Travis, and that's a very cool thing that that he was able to do with the technology of artificial intelligence. So those of you that haven't seen it, if you're interested, go over to the video section of this channel and look for my Randy Travis video. In fact, if you go to the playlists, look for the playlist that says TLS music reactions, and there will be a video on there. It's actually the first one on that playlist is reaction to the new Randy Travis song. Very powerful story behind that. Thank you, Eric. My family's doing well. My mom has been making a lot of improvements. In fact, she's being transferred either tomorrow or Tuesday to another facility for more rehabilitation. And assuming everything goes well, within 2 weeks, we're expecting her to be coming home. So unless there's any major setbacks, that's great news. So thank you for your concern and checking in on her. There's a piece on here also. Looks like a ham, maybe. Just a little slice of ham. A little bit dry. I like the idea of them putting ham on it. It looks like that's the only piece on here. I don't see any more pieces of ham, just that one little piece. Now the crust, a little bit dry. So a little bit disappointed with this slice. I'd have to give this one excuse me. Well, there's a YouTube moment if I ever saw one. I swear I didn't shake that up. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, this one's a little bit dry. I'm disappointed. I'm going to have to give this slice a 5 out of 10. Thank you, Eric, for the well wishes. My mother's name is Linda. Eric's offering to put her on his prayer list. Thank you, Eric. Alright, so I'm not going to finish this crust. A little bit disappointed with it. I'm going to leave this crust for the dog. Now, the other slice, that crust was excellent. The crust was good. This slice is a little bit dry. So the pepperoni, I give 6. And the ultimate meat, normally, which I would think would be better, I'm going to give a 5. Okay, moving on to our last slice. And this is the cheese. And I think this is going to be unusual for me too, because usually cheese pizza would be my least favorite. But this actually looks real good. Got real thick cheese on there. Look how thick that is. And it's got, see the green spots? Nice, covered really well with oregano. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, the cheese is very thick. You can taste the sauce underneath of it, and it's got that good marinara flavor. Now it's probably a standard cheese that's not anything spectacular, but it's good. That is good cheese. Cheese covers the entire thing up and over the crust. You can see a little bit of crust there on the end, but it's going into the crust. So they didn't skimp on that cheese. It's mostly the cheese I'm tasting. You can taste the hint of that sauce underneath of it, but it's mostly the cheese that you're tasting. And I think I'd give this a 5.5. All right, I'm going to set that aside and finish that later for the sake of time. And also, I've got a funeral dinner this afternoon too, so I'm going to be eating at that. But here, you see the tray that the pizza was on, how the cheese is stuck to it. That's all cheese that melted off. That's how you could tell it was piping hot when they first gave it to me. Even though it may have cooled down a little bit in the meantime. So I peeled just a little bit of that off. Get a few little flavor for the road. The flavor of this mozzarella reminds me of those mozzarella sticks that you would buy in the grocery store. And the little round tube shapes. So if you enjoy those, that's the flavor of cheese that you're basically getting with their cheese pizza. Alright, so that's the pizza from Speedway. And again, this one is located on 7th Street in Marietta, Ohio. And it's right on the border between Ohio and West Virginia, right off of Interstate 77. All right. Okay. 21 minutes in, it's time to move on to the Doritos. And we've got 8 different flavors here. Okay, we've got we got your Cool Ranch Doritos. Those are good. That's one of your standard flavors. We've got the Nacho Cheese Doritos. And I think those are probably my favorite flavor. You got your Spicy Nacho. This is one I'm probably not going to care that much for, but I'm going to try it for the sake of the review. We got your Spicy Sweet Chili Doritos. Another one that's probably not going to be up my alley because it's going to be spicy. Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. Is that what I might enjoy? You got your Doritos Dynamata. This is a new one. It says right on it, new. Flamin' Hot Queso flavored. So, I can pretty much guarantee you I'm not going to care for this one, but some of you that like the spicier stuff probably will. Then we've got Chili Limon. And this is new, and this is also the Dynamata. New look, same taste. So that's what that looks like. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Doritos Dynamata Sticks. Tangy Fiery Lime. And here's what those look like. So these are what we're trying today. It's a big adventure. So let's start with some of these ones that I might not care that much for. Let's start with the Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. Okay, Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. Here's what it looks like. Looks like regular Dorito. It's thick with that powder on it. See the dark brown powder on there? Oh boy, I can smell it from here. Real thick with that powder. This flavor is going to be thick on it. It's going to be strong. So let's go ahead and try one. Okay. It's your typical Dorito flavor, and it's got that thick powder on it with a barbecue flavor. Basically what it says, Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. Not bad. Of course, it does leave residue on your fingers. So I'm not going to complain about that. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to give that one a 5. Okay. Let's get a quick taste of the Sprite to wash it out. Moving on to the Doritos Spicy Sweet Chili. Spicy Sweet Chili. And here's what it looks like. This looks like, physically, it looks like just your regular standard nacho cheese Dorito. Mm. Flavor isn't that distinctive. It's kind of a plain taste to it, almost like a Cool Ranch Dorito. It has like its subtle taste to it. That's what it's like. It's not really spicy. And not really tastes like a chili flavor to it. It's not bad. Kind of plain, I'm thinking. I give that one a 4.5. It's not bad. Just nothing spectacular about it. Okay. Moving on to spicy nacho. Okay. It's got that orange powder on it. It's not really powdery. It's more like it's soaked into it. Like that first one was. That first one had like a powdery on. It was like powdery on the surface. This one looks more like it's baked into it. Okay. Once again, there's really no flavor standing out here. It's not spicy. I'm a little bit disappointed. It almost tastes just like a regular nacho cheese Dorito. The orange on it's a little bit darker orange. It's not any spicier than the regular Doritos. And for me, I'm fine with that because I don't like the spicy stuff. But somebody that's looking for something spicy, I'm probably going to be disappointed with that. Unless I just happen to get a bag that's not that great. But I give that one a 4.5. I mean, I would give it more points, but for what it's labeled as, it's advertised as being spicy. And since it's not spicy, I have to cut it down. So I'm going to say a 4.5 on that one. Go to the Cool Ranch. This is kind of a standard thing. Around here, these are the two common flavors of Doritos that you find the most often. It's the Cool Ranch and the nacho cheese. Let's go ahead and try the Cool Ranch. You can see how it's more of a yellow color to it. Okay. It's your standard stuff. It's not bursting with flavor. It's pretty much a typical Dorito shell or a tortilla chip with a slight ranch powdery flavor on it. So I'm going to give this a 5.5. 5.5. This is probably something that you're wanting to have for your go-to Dorito chip. If you're not wanting something with too much of a kick to it, just something to kind of have for not a lot of flavor, but something just to have your chips, sort of thing, like you would if you're going to order plain potato chips, but you want it in a tortilla chip instead of potato. All right, moving along. A couple more to go. Nacho cheese Doritos. This has always been my favorite. This is one that you probably see the most often in stores. And whenever I get Doritos, this is the kind I always get. Nacho cheese Dorito. Again, that's your standard thing. It's what we're used to. I give that one a 6. 6.5. 6.5 for the nacho cheese Dorito. Okay. Last three. Doritos Dynamita, or Dynamita. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dinamita. We got the chili limon. And this is what it looks like. Okay, now these aren't actually chips. These are rolled up into these little tube-like things. So that's what they look like. Oh boy, those are dark red. See, they kind of like looks like it's been burned a little bit on there. And boy, it's leaving a residue on my fingers, real thick. Let's try one. Okay. Very crunchy. They're crunchier than the chips. Very strong flavor. But it's not overbearing. It's strong in the sense that you can really taste the flavor. But it's not overbearing in the sense of spiciness. The texture is appealing. I like that texture. It's interesting for something completely different. Rolled up into a tube-like shape there. Kind of like you would see like a flour tortilla rolled up. Okay. So that's interesting. First time trying one of those. Mmm. Well, I'm going to have trouble getting that flavor out of my mouth. I got 2 more to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to taste them. All right. Let's try it, though. Okay, next one. Tangy Fiery Lime. And here's what these look like. Now these are also those stick type design, but these ones are flat rolled. Those other ones were round rolled. These are flat. Mmm. I can taste the tangy lime. I wouldn't call it fiery though. It's a very strong lime flavor. Okay. No complaints on that. I'll give that one a 4.5 because I'm not a huge fan of the lime. But it's definitely what it is. You can taste the lime. So if you're looking for something with lime in it, lime flavor, this is what you go for. I'd say it's good for it. Good choice to try. Okay, one more. Last one. Doritos Dynamita, or Dynamita, Flamin' Hot Queso. Okay, now this one, they've got these meters on here, on the bags. Medium hot and extra hot. This tangy fiery lime, the arrow's pointing at medium. You see it on there? Arrow's pointing over to the medium. On the chili limon, it's pointing at the hot. You can see it in the center there. And those are the ones I was commenting they didn't taste like it was real hot. This one, the Flamin' Hot Queso on the dynameter, it's pointing at extra hot. So those ones weren't that hot. Maybe this one's going to really deliver. Once again, rolled up round. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, it's got that real hard, crunchy texture, which I like. Maybe my taste buds are messed up right now from all the different flavors I tried. I'm having a hard time distinguishing the flavor of this one. It doesn't taste all that flaming hot. Queso is a type of cheese, so I'm expecting it to have like a cheese flavor. I'm not tasting it. Right now, it's tasting a lot like that Cool Ranch sort of thing, to where it's kind of just a subtle flavor. I mean, the red powder is thick on there, but I'm not tasting it. And I think the reason is because, like I said, I tried all these different flavors and I didn't get the flavor all the way out of my mouth. I wasn't able to wash it all out. So a little bit disappointing that I wasn't able to properly review that last one. But if you're looking for something hot, I'd say it's not that hot. I'd say I'd give it, based on my experience just now, I'd have to give it like a 4 or 4.5. But to be fair, I should really try it again sometime when I don't have the taste in my mouth from the other flavors. So anyway, that's my review for today for these 8 flavors of Doritos and the Speedway pizza. And I finished up my bottle of Sprite, so I'm going to have to go get another drink to wash these flavors out of my mouth. And so I'm on my way to a funeral. So, you know, if you would just say, if you're a praying person, a person of faith, just say a quick prayer, if you would, for the friends and family of these people. Had 3 deaths in the past week. So if you would say just a prayer for them, that they would be comforted and have peace at this time. And even though, you know, as Christians, we believe that our loved one has gone to a better place and they're better off in the long run, big picture wise, when they leave this earth. At the same time, for those of us that are left behind, it's a time of sadness and pain that we are missing our loved ones that are no longer here with us. And so even with that knowledge and that hope and that peace, there's still part of us that has... thank you, Eric. There's part of us that has a time of mourning and a time of sadness, and that is for our temporary loss. And so I just pray that as we go throughout this process today, that each one present and all the family, friends, and neighbors and loved ones will find comfort in the knowledge that he is in a better place. His pain and suffering that he went through in this life is over with, and someday, if we just follow that same path, where our Savior leads us, then we will be reunited one day, and we'll be with our loved ones once again, and also with our Lord and Savior face to face. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, check out the rest of this channel. We've got some different content on here. We've got our light side reaction reviews that we do, where we react to and review TV and movie trailers that are coming out. And then we have the light side music reactions, where we listen to songs and music videos and react to those. We've got the light side conversations, where I interview different people from different walks of life. Episode 1, I interviewed a puppeteer named Sean Ayers, who talked about the world of puppetry and his background and the work that he's done in it. And we also briefly talked about Jim Henson and the new movie that's coming out, the documentary on Disney Plus about him. And then the second episode, I interviewed Darren Sims, who is a pastor, a minister of a church where I used to be a worship leader. And he wrote this book, Jesus versus Superheroes, which talks about the spirituality of comic books. And so maybe that might interest you. Those are over on the Light Side Conversations playlist. And then I think that's it, except for this one right here that you're watching right now, which is Muck Club. And today is episode number 20. So, and basically here we eat and review different types of food, usually some kind of fast food. And today, once again, it was Speedway gas station pizza and 8 different flavors of Doritos. So, comment down below in the comments if you're watching this on the archived rebroadcast. And let us know where you think we should go and try different food next. If you check out the other content and you like that stuff as well, comment on those. Let us know what you would like to see us react to. If there's a new song out or a new TV show or movie that you want us to react to the trailer or to the music video or whatever, let us know and we'll check those out. Yes, Eric, as I said, this is our 20th episode, so we've reacted to different fast food from sandwiches to pizza to TV. I'm not sure what you mean, TV food. Go ahead and I'll wait a few more minutes and give you time to post like a complete sentence as to what you're trying to ask. But anyway, yeah, we react to all sorts of different type of food stuff, but it's pretty much going to have to be something that I can get delivered or bring out to my vehicle and eat here in the vehicle. I don't want it to be something to where we're going to have to go inside and eat inside the restaurant, because you're going to have the music playing typically over the loudspeakers, and on YouTube they don't like that. They'll strike us with copyright real quick. So it's almost going to have to be something I can get and take out and eat here in the vehicle on a Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. But anyway, do more food TV show. Okay, yeah, we're going to be eating a lot more food, and we're going to be reviewing different types of food. Just comment and let us know what kinds you think we should try. Maybe name some specific locations, and maybe even some specific food items that are on their menus. But yeah, we're going to be doing, we've done several music videos last week, and we did a couple, we do average lately, we've been doing about one movie trailer per week or so. And we've got a couple more that's coming up this next week. So I don't know if that's what you were trying to ask about, but yeah, just check out our different playlists on there, and and hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy. But anyway, once again, thank you to everybody for watching. If you did like this, oh, more Randy Travis. Okay. Yeah, I know most of his old stuff, but yeah, I'll go ahead and look up some of his old songs and maybe find one that I can offer some commentary on it. Been a long time since I've heard a lot of his older stuff, so maybe this will refresh my memory on some of his songs. So yes, I'll definitely consider that as we're looking for new songs to react to. And thank you for the comments and the suggestions. But anyway, if you guys like this content, like I said, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel so that you'll know when we go live and when we add new content. And if you happen to be online, for example, today's Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Is when we normally go online. And since we did this a little bit early today, if you were subscribed to the channel and you were online when we did go live, then you would get a notification. It would tell you, the light side is going live in the next few minutes. And so, so that would help those of you that are subscribed in situations like that. But anyway, thank you guys. I hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you next time. Have a great week and God bless. Bye, everybody. Oh, yes. I almost hit. I saw a question pop up from Eric. Yes, I do have a church. I'm a pastor at the Highland Ridge Community Church in Lowell, Ohio. We meet every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. And I do have another channel where we post my sermons and messages on there. So I may go ahead and put that link down in the description below for those of you that are interested in that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. God bless. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.